everyone, this is Roland from my goodie store, and today we're in another video. I'm making this video because on my EIDL targeted video, a lot of people was saying how they applied, they've been waiting, they haven't heard anything. But one thing I want, if you're waiting, continue to wait. But of course, if you're waiting too long, you should go ahead and give a call to the SBA to see what's going on with your application. You may have to call more than one time because sometimes you may call and then you might encounter, I guess, representatives that don't have access to certain stuff. They can't see anything. So if you call and then they say they don't see anything, they don't have access, just call back again. Don't get discouraged. You'll get to the right person. But what I want to touch on is, not a lot of people may know this, but just as, as the people that work got stimulated and then business got stimulated, remember your local government got stimulated also. They sent stimulus to your local government. Your local government, talking about your cities, your counties and different stuff, they got stimulus money. So they have programs. They may have already established programs from 2020, or they're establishing new programs, retail relief, different relief programs to help out businesses in their area. So don't think that the EIDL or the PPP is your only option. There are different options. Like this one is closed, of course, but I'm just showing you examples. So you have to reach out to your local government to find out what's going on. What programs do they have in your district, or in your city, or in your town, or in your village, however it's broken down. So this is one that they had. District 5, this was a retail, this was for retail. See, but it's passed, of course. And it was for 2020, and they was given $1,000 grants and stuff like that. And then this was the requirements and different things. You always go through them. You may not, qualify for all of them, but you will. So this one, you always read it. Say the following businesses are not eligible for this grant: home-based businesses, essential independent contractors. But they do have some that home-based businesses may be eligible for, and independent contractors. But I know for the home-based business, they had the mom and pop grant. Home-based businesses were eligible for that. So you just have to go, you look, you do your research wherever you live, whatever county or city, village you live in, and you do your research, whatever relief programs, grant programs that they have in your area. This is another one. This is another one. I know this personally because my sister received this grant, and we helped out a friend of ours who has a security company, and he got this. My sister, she got $5,000 for this grant program. It's closed now, but I'm showing you the different ones that were out there that people probably didn't know. And this was the first one that I showed was Miami-Dade County. This is Broward County because my business is located in Miami-Dade County. My sister's business is located in Broward. She has a home health company, home health companion company, excuse me. So this was it, and these were some of the requirements. Even if you are 1 to 5, you will get 5,000. The guy our friend with security company, he got 15,000 because he has like 18 employees. But my sister, she received 5,000 because she has 2 employees. And then this was the zip codes and different stuff like that. And of course, you look through this, and then there was some place people were confused. Oh, if because they received the PPP and the EIDL. But if you read further into the eligibility, it says that if you didn't receive more, then if you receive $100,000 or more, then you probably wouldn't qualify for this grant. But if you receive $100,000 and less, yes, you will be able to go ahead and apply for this. And these were the different places. If you live in Broward, the municipalities, if you live in Broward, and this was one was called Broward Cares Act. And one thing I really want to touch on, what is very important when you're dealing with your local government, where it says your Broward County local business tax receipt. This is where many people, even though you may find programs, grants, but if you do not have the local business tax receipt, or some places may call it occupational license. They have different ways that they call it. But Miami-Dade and Broward, I know we call it the local business tax receipt. I'm not sure how it is called where you live. You should find out. But this is going to hinder a lot of people from not getting these these assistance from your local government, because the guy who we work with, who's our friend, he had his business. He's been in business for, like, let's say 5 years, and he never knew that he was supposed to have a local business tax until we reached out to him and we told him about this program. And then when we were doing that, the process for him came to find out he never got a local business tax receipt, and nobody ever told him that. You know, some people out there, they say they could help you open an LLC, a corporation, but they don't walk you through all of the necessary paperwork, all of the necessary licenses that you may need. So when we found out that and then you needed this, anytime you're getting anything from the local government, or you want to do a contract with the local, you need to have these stuff. That's number one. And that's why a lot of people don't qualify for certain stuff with the local government, because they do not have it. So we had to scramble because the portal was about to close. So we had to go to the county so we can get him his local business tax, and he had to end up paying, I think it was like $500 or $500, because he had to pay for the local business tax, and plus he had to pay for the late fee from all the time that he did not have it. That happened to me in the sense that because, and this is another thing where it is, the county has a local business tax. That's for Broward and Miami-Dade. I'm not sure if that's how it is. The county has. Let me go to that page. Hold on. Okay. So, like I was saying, the county, wherever the county that you live in, some places, the county has a local business tax receipt. This is how it looks. If you have the new one, the 2020 to 2021, it's this color now, because in Miami-Dade County it changes color. This local business tax, it always changes color each year. So this is how it looks. This is the color, and of course it has 2020 through 21. That's how it looks. So this is what you need. And even if you're not applying for, relief programs, you still need this. Like, I have a online business, an online store, but I still needed to get this local business tax receipt or occupational license, or whatever they may call it. But also, if you live in a city, if you live like in Florida, you have the county, Florida is the state, and then you have the county, right? And then some places, in the county, there are cities or villages or towns or whatever. So if you happen to live in a city, like the city of Miami, then you need another local business tax. Like you see this is the city of Miami local business tax. So you need two. So you need one for the county and you need one for the city if you live in a city. But you have to call your county to find out to find out to find out if you need that also, because there are places in Miami-Dade that's unincorporated, that like they're not under a city, they're just under the county. So you just need that one. When I first started my business, I live in unincorporated Dade. So the fact that I live in unincorporated Dade, I only needed that one local business tax from the county. I didn't need another one. But where my business is located now, I need two. I need two. That's how I got to find out about this situation. And then when I went to get that, I had to pay. But I dealt with them. They did not have like late fees, so you just pay $50. So I just had to pay $50 for the 1 year that I didn't get it. And how did I find out that I needed it is when I went to apply for a relief program for the county that I was living in, and they told me that I needed it. So when you live in the county, you need a local business tax or whatever they may call it where you live. And some places, if you live in a city within that county, you may also, this is for Miami, I'm talking for Miami, not in Miami, you will need it, especially if if you want to work with your local government, or you want to get relief, get into their relief programs. But some places may not be like that. You may just only need for the county. And this is for the state of Florida, of course, right here for Sunbiz. This is how the city of Miami Beach own looks. Where I'm located is a village, so it's called, they give you a home occupation license. That's what they tell you, and then they tell you even before you apply it, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, because they have people that be watching you, I guess, see that if you're in compliance. But many people don't know that they need these things. We've encountered a lot of people that's been in business for years, and they never knew that they needed these things. Some of them found out the hard way because, they probably had somebody, an inspector that happened to come to their business, and then they received the bill that they need. Because when you get these, you have to display them. You have to display them in an area that can be seen. You can't just have it in your notebook or your file folder. It must be displayed. So where I have a home-based business, by my on a frame on top of my desk, I have my local business tax displayed, so it can be seen. So this is the one reason a lot of people may not be able to get relief programs if they do not have that. But of course, all is not lost. You can go ahead and do that and get your local business tax and be in compliance, really. But don't think there's only one help or one area that you can get assistance. There is money. See that we just got a stimulus. Biden just signed a stimulus not too long ago. So there's money that your local government has money, but you have to do the research. Okay, so you have to do the research, and then you have to make sure you have everything that you need. And don't think, oh, I'm an independent contractor, I'm a sole proprietor or whatever, I may not qualify. Just read the eligibility requirements. You never know. You may be able to, because I think the CARES Act, if you did file a 1040 and you had a Schedule C, you were able to get that $5,000. Of course, if you applied before time. And if you have your, of course, local business tax. So there is assistance out there, especially if you're waiting on the SBA and you haven't heard anything. Check out your local government. Check it out. Or the only worst case scenario is you don't find anything, or you apply for it and then you don't get it. But at least you apply, and then at least you're not putting your eggs in one basket. You're not looking one way. So this was a quick video. Well, not a quick video, but a video I think a lot of people may have not think about. So I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.